Welcome to Spooky Saturday, where the stories tend to make you stand on end, and I'm not talking just hair. Your sanity is optional here, so let's dive into tonight's tale.
We all like to believe we'd know the difference between a dream and reality. But what happens when the two blur together and your life depends on it? Hello, Paranormal Poet. My name is Noga, and this experience changed my mind from skeptic to believer. It all happened in January of 2025. Just a short time earlier, my grandfather had passed away. It wasn't sudden, we knew it was coming, but it still left me with this heavy emptiness in my heart. I had always been close to him. He was strong, protective, the kind of man who always made you feel safe. But even after his passing, I still felt him around. At first, I told myself it was just grief, that my mind was just playing tricks. That's what skeptics like me always think, right? The brain is trying to fill the empty space that a loved one leaves behind. But what happened next made me rethink everything. One night, I went to bed early. The wind outside was strong, rattling against the windows. It was winter in the Midwest, so the sound of storms rolling in wasn't anything new. Still, something felt heavier about that night. When I finally drifted off to sleep, I started dreaming. But this dream was completely different. It wasn't scattered images or nonsense. It was vivid. I was standing in my bedroom, looking around, taking in what I could. And then I saw him, my grandpa, standing just a few feet away from me. He looked exactly as I last remembered him. Same flannel shirt, the same gray hair, but his expression was unlike anything I'd ever seen on him before. Urgent, terrified. His frantic eyes locked onto mine, and then he screamed, "Wake up, wake up." I tried to move. It was like my body wouldn't even respond. He screamed again, louder this time. Desperation breaking in his voice. "Wake up, Noga. You have to wake up." Suddenly, my eyes flew open. For a moment, I just sat there in the dark, trying to calm down, trying to convince myself it was only a nightmare. But then, the sirens had started. A tornado siren ripped through the silence. At the same time, my phone lit up on the nightstand, an emergency alert flashing across the screen. Tornado warning, seek shelter immediately. Adrenaline took over. I jumped out of bed and I ran straight for the tornado shelter in the basement. I huddled there in the darkness, and all I could think about was, if he hadn't woken me, if I hadn't listened, I might not have made it down there in time. Minutes felt like hours. Eventually, the storm had passed, leaving only silence. But I was alive. Alive because of my grandpa. That night, my skepticism died along with my doubt. I had spent years telling myself that the paranormal wasn't real. That when people saw ghosts or had strange experiences, it was simply just their grief or imagination. However, I am still alive today because my grandpa, gone from this world, still found a way to protect me. And without him, I don't think I'd be here to tell this story. And though I am not religious, I can buy into some divine intervention. If you enjoyed this true story and wish to see more like it in the future, don't forget to hit subscribe if you are new, click that like button for me, and comment what moment did it for you. If you love true, paranormal, scary stories in audio-only format, you are in the right place, so tune in every Saturday at 9 p.m. PST for new stories every week.
Through the static and the silence, a whisper calls your name, a voice that chills your spirit, yet soothes you all the same. In the dark, the tales unfold, where shadows love to creep, but the echoes in the distance might just rock you back to sleep.